Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. I'm Steph, and that is Brad, and you have arrived at Steel City MTG. We play limited here. We are big believers in the idea that you get the most fun out of opening your booster packs if you play games with them, and you don't need 8 people and a whole box in order to do that. You just need one buddy and a handful of packs, and you can have a whole lot of fun. And so we try to demonstrate that here on our channel as best we can by playing some fun 1v1 limited formats. We're playing sealed tonight, so we're opening 6 packs. We're going to open packs, build decks, and play a best of 3 match live on camera for you all this evening. So thank you so much for being here. It's not our normal night to stream. A lot of you who are regulars know that. We usually stream on Tuesday nights, but I was a little bit of a mess yesterday, and you all were very flexible, and we appreciate you. My husband was very flexible as well, so thank you, Brad. Yeah, so, you know, Caro is rating us. Hi, Caro. You all are just in time. My goodness gracious, let me give you a little shout out here. Y'all, if you are not already following my good friend Caro, please do so. Caro is lovely and was probably playing some. I think you said you were playing some Arena Cube tonight. You were playing the Cube event in Arena tonight. I think. Anyway, I hope it went well. I hope you all had. Okay, wonderful. Y'all. If you aren't already following Caro, please do that. Raiders, welcome. Hi. You missed the spiel about who we are, but fortunately I can just do it again because I'm a talker and I talk fast. So I'm Steph, and that is Brad. Y'all are at Steel City MTG, and we play limited here. We play games with real physical booster packs, and we're going to play some 1v1 sealed tonight. We're going to crack some packs, build some decks, and play a best of 3 match against each other. And yeah, we have OG Ixalan tonight, which is really fun. Thank you, Replay K, for the follow, and Bio, thank you for the biddies. That was very nice of you. So for those of you who are new here, before we dive into a new set, or in this case, an old set, one we haven't seen for a while, typically what we will do is we'll kind of go over the draft archetypes, especially in these older sets. That's kind of important because they're not super straightforward, and this is one of those not super straightforward ones. And so we're going to take you through the how many dread mods we're going to find. You know what? There's only one way to find out. Yeah, so what we're going to take you through the set really quickly, or Brad's going to take you through the set really quickly, and we're going to talk about what we need to know, what you all need to know about what we're going to open tonight, and what we need to open about what we're going to build for you tonight. So let's see. Brad has his wonderful, as his customary.
Quinn has redeemed
yes.
the Princess Brad.
Yes.
All
right, Brad, tell us what we need to know about Ixalan.
Yes. So Ixalan, we have fairly recently returned to Ixalan, but this set is the first time we went there, and we're very excited about it. So yes. Ixalan is a plane inspired by Mesoamerican histories and traditions. It features dense jungles, vast oceans, a handful of thriving cities, but mostly it is controlled by 4 factions. All in the story of this set, these 4 factions are racing to find the lost city of Orazca and claim its territory and or the treasures inside. So our 4 factions in this set are the Merfolk of the River Heralds, the Sun Empire and their vast collection of dinosaurs, the Legion of Dusk, which are a group of vampire crusaders, and then the Brazen Coalition, which are swarthy pirates that sail the seas looking for treasures and such.
You said swarthy. I probably would have chosen smarmy there, but swarthy also works.
Smarmy, yeah.
Smarmy. I like the word smarmy. You don't often get to use it unless you're talking about pirates.
Smarmy's a fun word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this set, it really is all about when you're looking at your sealed pool, it's really about picking a faction and building the best deck you can. Likely in 2 colors, though you might have some options for fixing to get to a 3rd color, as 2 of the factions, as you may or may not know, are represented by 3 colors. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into the mechanics that are in this set, as well, and then we're going to talk about the draft archetypes. All right. So first, our mechanic. The first new mechanic for this set is Enrage. This is a series of triggered abilities that trigger when the creature that has the Enrage ability is dealt damage. The actual effects itself varies from card to card. Now, this mechanic appears only on dinosaurs, and as such, it is only in the colors white, red, and green. And that's it. Dinosaurs get angry when you punch them.
Love it.
Fun fact. Next, this is another mechanic you might be familiar with, but was introduced in this set, and that is explore. So exploring is an action that a creature can take. When a creature explores, its controller will reveal the top card of their library, put that card into their hand if it's a land card. Otherwise, they'll put a +1/+1 counter on the exploring creature, and then that player may put that card into the graveyard or leave it on top. Now, this mechanic does appear at least a little bit in all colors in the set, but it is most heavily featured in black and green. And then lastly, our final mechanic for the set is Raid. And this has since shown up several times, but this again was the first time we saw Raid. This is an ability word that denotes that the relevant ability happens if you attacked this turn. So you can see Ruin Raider here has an ability that triggers at the end step only if you attacked with a creature this turn. So some creatures will enter with counters if you attacked. Some creatures will enter and have an ability trigger, or at your end step, you might get a trigger if you attacked with any number of creatures this turn. Similarly to Enrage, this is locked to a particular faction. This is locked to the Brazen Coalition. So only pirates get to get raid triggers, and as such, this only appears in blue, black, and red. So next we're going to talk about draft archetypes. But here's the thing to know about draft archetypes for this set. They are fairly limited in scope. So Magic did a weird thing with this set where usually we'll get factions in multiples of 5. We went with 4 for Ixalan. And that makes the color distributions and the draft archetypes a little weird. So when I said earlier, your goal is to pick a faction and stick with it and build the best deck you can, these are sort of your options. All right. So first we're going to talk about in white and black is the Vampires of the Legion of Dusk. This is kind of a mid-range archetype that's focused mostly on gaining life and draining life. There are some kindred buffs as well as some token generation and some reanimation effects, but really you're just kind of looking to play some mid-rangey creatures that you use life gain effects to pad your life total, or life draining effects to reduce your opponent's life total without necessarily needing to attack, though you certainly can with a fairly wide board of vampires. Next, in green and blue, my personal favorite for the set is the Merfolk, the River Heralds. This is another sort of mid-rangey archetype that is focused mostly on +1/+1 counters. So you can do this with exploring, but there's also just a lot of effects in the Merfolk cards that just put +1/+1 counters on stuff. As well as access to some pretty evasive creatures. There are some creatures with flying, creatures that just straight up can't be blocked. So suiting those up with 1/1 counters and turning them sideways to get in for big damage, pretty effective way to win a game. Now, the next two factions, we'll start with dinosaurs, are represented in 3 colors. And so kind of you're going to be looking mostly to pick 2 of the colors. If you want to play dinosaurs, you're going to pick 2 of these colors to build a deck around. You might be able to splash a 3rd color if you get some fixing. But mostly, in this case, you're going to be, or in the early game, you're looking to play humans that will all support later game dinosaurs, right? In general, there are some exceptions like Sky Terror is just a 2-man dinosaur, but a lot of the dinosaurs are kind of expensive mana wise. So if you're playing red-white, you're probably looking to be pretty aggressive. You may be leaning more on humans or low mana cost dinosaurs like Sky Terror. Red and green is more stompy and mid-rangey, and then green and white has sort of the largest dinosaurs, the biggest payoffs for late game if you can get some extra mana to hit those creatures. And then lastly, the last faction on our list is the Pirates of the Brazen Coalition in blue, black, and red. These archetypes range somewhere between aggro and mid-range depending on your colors. You're focusing mostly on triggering raid abilities as well as making treasures. Now, treasures have become ubiquitous in Magic, but Ixalan, this set, was the first one that featured treasures, and you can sort of see it on the way that the cards talk about it. They say make a colorless treasure artifact token with so before they really made set artifact tokens like treasures and clues and stuff. So that's just a fun piece of history. Now, you may have noticed that there are 2 color pairs that just don't have archetypes. Um, white and blue and black and green are just largely unsupported in this draft environment. White blue does sort of have a loose flying matters theme, and green black does have a loose exploring matters theme, but they don't get signposts. There aren't really a lot of cards that support them or bring them together as a unifying archetype. So really just pick a faction and go with it. Sorry for Azorius and Golgari players. We just got the short end of the stick this time, I guess. All right. Now, for maybe the most exciting part.
Show me the money.
Let's talk about where the money is. So there are only 5 cards in the set that are worth $5 or more. In our big 3 here, we have Revel and Riches, the classic Treasures Win Con, Gishath, Sun's Avatar, the scariest of the dinosaur commanders. And then Primal Amulet, is a fun card that I used to play. I don't play it much
I feel
anymore,
like it's gone up in price. It hasn't always been that expensive.
Yeah, maybe with Strixhaven coming around.
Could be.
People like their instance and sorcery payoffs. So here we go.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Of course.
Wonderful. Yeah. So, friends, that's what you can expect for us to try to build tonight. But as we all know, these booster packs cost money, and we couldn't do this without our great sponsors. So we are proudly sponsored by Gerudo, Manapool, and Nerd Gear. Y'all, if you're buying your cards online, we highly encourage you to buy them from Manapool. It is the best trading card game marketplace, I think, that exists out there for myriad reasons. They have a really, really wonderful optimizer. Their prices are super competitive. I think they have 24 million cards, over 24 million. They hit the 24 million card mark this past weekend, and they also hit the 1 million packages sent or 1 million orders sent milestone this past weekend. They've just exploded in growth over the last year, y'all. So that's the place to be. If you're not already there, make sure you do that. And then Nerd Gear, y'all, if you are accessorizing your cards and you're not accessorizing through Nerd Gear, I think you're missing out. They make really great playmats. These are shiny playmats that we got made through them. They have shiny, fuzzy, and normal playmats of varying thicknesses. They've got really great life counters that don't require you to crank them and use both hands and all of your arm muscles in order to move them. They've got a bunch of really wonderful products that we use on stream all of the time. Like, for instance, they have hard plastic dry erase tokens that we absolutely love. They have a bunch of stuff that we love. I don't even know where my D20 is for rolling for first.
It's
where did it
on
go?
the right
here
side,
it is.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. So we have a bunch of fun novelty dice.
Little squishy.
For rolling. This one actually bounces. It's like a squishy thing. Anyway, they have a bunch of really cool stuff. Check them out. And then Gerudo, that's where we're playing tonight. They have a really great webcam interface for webcam gameplay. And it's a community hub. And so they've got forums and fun user profiles and things like that. And they also support a bunch of different card games besides Magic the Gathering. So if any of y'all haven't checked out Gerudo.com yet, please do that. I'll put some links in chat here in just a little bit. But yeah, that's we couldn't do this without them. But yeah, I think I'm ready to get into opening some boosties. Are you ready to get into opening some boosties, Brad?
Yeah, real quick. We had a raid.
Oh, did we? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Keegs. Oh, hello.
I dropped a shout out there.
Thank you so much. Y'all, if you aren't already following our friend Keegs, please do that. Keegs, I hope you had a wonderful stream tonight. Thank you so much for sharing your community with us. What were y'all playing tonight? Hope you all had a wonderful evening. Thank you for sharing your friends with us. Yeah, so I think it's time to you want to open some boosty spread?
I do, yes.
Let's do it. Let's go to the boosty thing, and then I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so that y'all can see my packs a little better.
But we also have to hydrate.
Oh, we do. Thank you for watering your streamers. We appreciate you. Also, Ika, thank you for following. Ika, is wonderful to see you in chat here. Okay. Ixalan, your beloved. We played a demo called Station Command. Okay. All right. That sounds very spacey. I am interested to learn more about that. I hope you had fun tonight. All right, Brad, you ready for pack one?
Well, we have 2 more redeems.
Oh, do we?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Oh, we have emotional support flame.
And the lamp.
And lamp. Okay, so we have a little mini lamp that we turn on, and I wonder what happens when that turns on. And we have my emotional support Fleem here. Everybody say hello to Fleem. He's here to provide us with emotional support this evening. We're very grateful for your service, Fleem. Thank you so much. Oh, is that a moth that your lamp has summoned?
Look at that.
Look at that. I have an emotional support Fleem, and Brad has an emotional support Valgavoth. I think I win in this transaction. I do. Yes, Fleam. Indeed. Indeed. We all need a little bit of emotional support, and who better to give it than Fleam, right?
Yeah.
All right. Queen Space Soldier. Just a 2-drop, a bear. This is just a bear. No abilities. Bear with no abilities.
Bear with set
It
creature
doesn't have
type?
that. It doesn't have a set mechanic.
No, it's the set creature type.
Set creature type. There you go. Rummaging Goblin. It is a goblin that rummages. Y'all remember when Magic cards were just straightforward AF? I remember that.
Oh, that's a good theory, JJ, that Valgavoth attracts extra rares.
Oh, no.
Maybe it's not me.
No,
Maybe
here's
it's
the deal, though.
Valgavoth.
We're not playing with play boosters right now. We're playing with like normal, old, regular draft booster draft booster packs from the days of yore, which should only have one rare in them, unless it's like the one per pack, one per box rather, that where you got a foil rare. Remember when Magic cards didn't have 40 lines of text? Yeah, when the Rummaging Goblin was literally just a goblin that rummaged. ETBs explores, return stuff, and make treasures.
Ooh, a spell pierce.
So, like the 3-color archetypes in this set are doable, and I think largely because of treasures, right? And I think there's a lot of treasures that happens in red, and so you have red working for you in dinosaurs, and you have red working for you in vampires, and so
Pirates.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. In pirates. Yeah. Thank you. In pirates. So I think that is part of how they justify the 3-color thing. I remember really liking this in limited back in the day, but I also think my palette was maybe a little bit less refined. I don't know, but we'll see if we like it or not. You remember any Phyrexia block was happening and people were complaining about one paragraph? We had no idea how good we had it. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, nice territorial hammer skull.
Yeah, I know. You and me both, buddy. Wind Strider, just a flash flying 3/3 for 5. Okay, all right. So playing these older sets really reframes how crazy cards are nowadays. Costly Plunder. Ooh, I like that card.
Are we sure that's not Deadly Dispute?
I'm sure it's not Deadly Dispute. Deadpool has not yet fixed this card. Creatures you control get +1/+1, untap them. Oh, this is great for 3 mana. It untaps all of your creatures and gives them +1/+1.
That's nice. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool for 3 mana. Enormous Bailiff is an actually problematic card. Vanilla 7/7 for 7. Yeah.
I remember this Adanto Vanguard caused me so many problems in Standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it gets +2/+0 as long as it's attacking. You can pay 4 life to make it indestructible.
Yep.
It was everywhere.
Bellowing Aegisaur. Oh, and my rare is Sanctum Seeker. This card slaps. It's a 4-drop 3/4. When a vampire you control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I think that's great.
Yeah.
I attack you with 3 vampires. That's a swing of 6 life right there. That's huge.
It's pretty good.
That's huge. All right, and you got the Death Gorge Scavenger?
Yeah, Dinosaur.
Okay.
When it enters or attacks, you can exile a card from a graveyard. If a creature is exiled, you gain 2 life. If a non-creature is exiled, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
Ooh, I have a foil too.
Wow.
And foils were not like a guaranteed hit back in the day. So getting a foil in a pack was like an actually exciting thing. And also the foil job on this, like the masking, is really nice. It's really nice. Look at that. Direfleet Interloper. It's a pirate with menace.
There you go. I got a checklist card.
I got a vampire token. All right. You ready for pack 2?
Yes.
I'm ready for pack 2.
I have completed my princess duties.
You have completed your princessly duties. Good for you. Good for you. Ooh, good dinosaur light says, yes, good dinosaur. Yes, good dinosaur. Yo, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We're not usually live on Wednesdays. We're usually live on Sundays and Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern. So if any of y'all are interested in hanging out with us, we would love to have you more often. I know a lot of you came over from Caro Stream, who usually streams this time of night. But yeah. Let's see. Direfleet Harvester? Hoarder. Queen's Agent. Okay. Blocks an additional creature.
Vanilla 1/7. Here we go.
Vanilla 1/7. I love it. I love it. Anointed Deacon gives vampire +2/+0. Okay.
Okay. Commune with Dinosaurs.
I think that's a great card.
Yeah, they had like before it was like Commune with the Gods. There was the Theros version.
Yeah.
And then we got to Final Fantasy and it was Commune with Beavers.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had forgotten that was like a mini cycle kind of thing. Siren's Ruse is just a blinky thing. Jungle Delver. This thing, I remember this thing being really good in limited. It's just
Oh,
a
yeah.
1-drop 1/1, but then you just pay 4 and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, but it doesn't ever get smaller. Like, it's not just a temporary buff. This is like you put a counter on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think at 4 mana is actually a really good rate for a common. So I feel like this thing is going to be kind of good.
We love
if
a
I play
mana
it.
sink, huh?
Yeah. Dreadmaw? No, it was a Whiptail. No.
Yeah.
Raptor Companion. Lightning Rig Crew. This thing is still good. This thing is still a good card. When you cast a pirate spell, untap it.
Yeah.
Just tap it to deal damage and then untap and then bing, 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 bing. It's good. It's
good for pirates.
Unfriendly Fire. Okay.
Classic cancel.
Straight up, just cancel. I love it. Dark Nourishment. 3 damage to target creature or player. You gain 3 life. I wonder how significant that is in this format. I feel like in a format with so many dinosaurs, it really just, I think, depends on what my opponent is playing. Like, if my opponent is playing something that is not dinosaurs, actually, this is probably even good with dinosaurs because you want the humans early for that, right?
That's true.
So, and I got a Growing Rights, which is in limited, like, not my favorite thing in the world. It's actually not a bad ETB for limited. I feel like that's actually pretty, it's like a cool card advantage thing. And I even got the checklist card for it. Look at that Growing Rights.
Oh, Stav.
Oh, and you got a Carnage. Okay, I would much rather have a Carnage Tyrant. You have 2 very good rare dinosaurs. Hi, John. Thank you so much for resubbing, and thank you for the awesome streak. Yes, very good dinosaur. I know. Yeah, we played a lot of Standard back when this was a thing. And Carnage Tyrant was just everywhere. Now, I think this was also around the advent of Pioneer, or like Pioneer happened shortly after this set was released or something. Right. And I made this Sultai deck and I was just like, I am just going to run as many Carnage Tyrants as I possibly can because I am tired of playing against them in Standard. And it was like my favorite thing to do ever in Pioneer because it was just like big monsters. And yeah, it was not good because it was not good for very long because people figured out the format. But until like when the actual good deck builders figured it out, I was toast. But until then, I played so many dinosaurs and I felt really good about it.
Yeah. So in honor of Light, we'll read the flavor text for Carnage Tyrant.
Okay.
Sun Empire commanders are well versed in advanced martial strategy. Still, the correct maneuver is usually to deploy the giant implacable death lizard.
The implacable death lizard. That is where you got that from. That's fun. I love that. All right, ready for pack 3?
I'm ready for pack 3.
Let's do it. Okay. Vampire Zeal. Oh, look, Ryle just poke something.
Yep.
Can't attack.
Trigger Enrage. Draw a card.
1-drop 1/1 Menace Elemental. Why is there an elemental here? You can pay 8 to tap it and sack it, deal 3 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures. I feel like that is just so extra bad. 1-drop 1/1 with Menace is probably okay though. Yeah. So I feel like having the extra ability that doesn't matter maybe is okay. I don't know. Merfolk. Flying Merfolk? No, it's a flying pirate. Okay.
A Flyrate.
Ooh, I could Duress you. I forgot Duress was in here.
Oh yeah.
Thrash of Raptors. Dive Down. Oh, heck yeah. Oh. This card was good and is still good.
Mm-hmm. We love a good
+0/+3
instant that gives hexproof.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Makes it good in combat. Makes it good outside of combat. It's good all of the time. Inspiring Cleric. Deeproot Waters. We love this. When you cast a Merfolk, make a 1/1 Merfolk. And the Merfolk has hexproof. Yes? Yes, please.
Mm-hmm.
Glorifier of Dusk. You can give it flying and or vigilance by paying 2 life for each of those. And then Settle the Wreckage! Wreck to Exile! I love this card. I'm going to get you so hard with this. I'm straight up playing vampires just so I can do this to you.
Yes, I am not excited
I
about
am
that.
so stoked to do this to all of your dinosaurs and give you a handy little basic land in exchange for your implacable death lizards.
I'm going to spend the entire game just attacking with 1 creature.
Oh, I got a foil rare. Look at me.
Oh, double rare.
Now, Vanquisher's Banner is probably not going to see play in my deck, but it's a cool card. It's a cool card, and commander players like it. So this will probably go on my mana pool store later tonight. All right, what is your
Captain Lannery Storm?
Lannery Storm is good. You could do red-green dinosaur-y kinds of things, I think, at this point, and be a happy man. And like also just have an incidentally really great pirate lady.
I mean, yeah, make treasures just so I can splash white if I have good white dinosaurs.
Yep. Yep. All right, let me see here. Beautiful. All right. Well,
Or maybe I should splash blue so I can counter your Settle the Wreckage.
so you can counter my Settle the Wreckage? That would not be very nice to you. Or that would not be very nice to me. All right, this is pack 4, friend. Pack 4. Dire Fleet Hoarder. Okay. Dual shot. Legion Conquistador. I don't have any other ones of these just yet, but you just wait. If I have like 1 or 2 more, I'm absolutely doing the Conquistador strategy. Give something lifelink, untaps a land. We have a Dryad. Unblockable 3/2. I don't even need to read the rest of the card to know that I want to play that, but when it enters, return a creature you control to its owner's hand. Okay.
A little bit of downside. Maybe if you have cool ETBs, you can reuse them, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I returned my creature with a cool ETB after combat.
Also,
and, yeah.
I got destroy target artifact or land here for when you flip your growing rights.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Duress, Unfriendly Fire. I do like this one. 4 damage to target creature or player for 5. Creature or player feels pretty good here. At instant speed for 5. I think I still like I would play that today. Navigator's Ruin. Okay, that's a little bit of a mill card. That's weird. Some more discardy things. 5-drop 4/4 flying elemental. It's just an air elemental. It's that's just what he does.
Ooh, lightning strike.
Ooh, nice. My rare is Daring Saboteur. It is a 2-drop 2/1 pirate. I can pay 3 to say it can't be blocked this turn. When it deals combat damage to a player, I may draw a card. If I do, I discard a card. Okay.
Oop, spell swindle.
Second
counter spell.
Think you're playing that against me. I think if you're not playing dinosaurs, I think you're probably in trouble here.
Yeah, but I've got some pretty good dinosaurs.
You did get some pretty good dinosaurs. Implacable Death Lizards, as it were. All right. Pack 5.
Maybe I'm just playing Teamer dinosaurs.
Maybe you are.
Spell swindle.
All right. All right. Flying 1/3 for 2. I don't mind that. Gains Death Touch. A 1-drop 1/2. At rate today would just have Death Touch, but I feel like that's still pretty good here. I do like the little 1-drop rattlesnake creatures in some builds.
Would have Death Touch, could tap for a mana of any color. You could pay 2 mana to give it reach.
Okay, listen.
I guess that is a 2 mana creature.
Just give something flying with this. That's nice. Another 4 damage to target creature or player. Love that. Another Grazing Whiptail.
Oh, Dreadmaw. Found it. I win.
Found the Dreadmaw. +1 Dreadmaw. Unless I control a pirate. Okay. Human Cleric. This thing can't be blocked. Entrancing Melody. Gain control of target creature with mana cost X. Okay. Okay.
Emperor's Vanguard.
Oh, that's the Explore card.
When it deals combat damage to a player, it explores.
That's pretty good. I feel
it's my 3rd green rare.
Yeah. I feel like you are absolutely going to be in green, and it's just a function of if you're going green, white, or green, red. All right, here we go.
The last one.
I think I might be in white, red, but I don't know how many dinosaurs I'm going to have. I think it's just going to be white, red. Go fast.
Okay.
Go fast, burn your creatures up. I think that's what we're doing. Well, here's a dinosaur.
You found one.
Thing that likes dinosaurs. Rummaging Goblin again. Love that. My blue is really good, so maybe I think actually I need to heavily consider blue. It is just rough that blue and white, because those are probably my 2 best colors right now, is not an archetype.
Yeah.
Is not an archetype. But I have several creatures that can't be blocked, several creatures with flying, and I feel like that's just a hard thing to come. You're not going to find a ton of things with flying in this format unless you happen to have the pirates that have flying.
Yeah.
There's not really there's some dinosaurs I guess that do. But yeah, my blue is pretty good. So I don't know. I might need to figure things out. Duress, Pious Interdiction, a couple of white dinosaurs. Yeah, that's fair. Crushing Canopy, Unfriendly Fire. That's my third copy of that. I think I really do like this as removal for the set. Like, there's not a ton of hard removal. I think I like this. 4 damage kills a lot of things that matter. Ooh, Ruthless Knave. Okay. Stormfleet Spy.
A Dreamcaller Siren.
That's your rare. Okay. Drover of the Mighty. And my rare here is, no, this isn't a rare. Ooh, I have the uncommon Call to the Feast that makes vampire tokens.
Nice.
Okay. And then I got a Dragon Skull Summit. Whoopee! I'm so happy about the Dragon Skull
You did it!
Hey, you got a Hullbreaker Horror from us on Manipool, and we gave you a custom treasure token and a custom sleeve, so you had to stop by. Hi, Victor Soar. Thank you so much for ordering from us on Manipool. Yeah, so I appreciate you so much. We love Manipool sponsors us, and so we just like anything that we can do, especially when we open cards on this stream. We try to convince people to like go to our store and check them out because we sell things, and so that might be one of the things that we opened here tonight. But I'm so glad that you got the custom treasure token and that you liked it, and then you liked the sleeve. Yeah, it's wonderful to see you here. Thanks so much. I'm Steph, and that's Brad, by the way. It's nice to meet you. All right, Brad, are you ready to zoom out and start doing some deck building with me?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this. I have no blessed clue what I'm doing, Brad. I have no clue what I'm doing tonight. Hey, Quinn, it's good to see you. How was MH2 today? I didn't stick around for a ton.
Also, it's nap time for our friends again.
Oh, it is nap time for our friends. Yes, Fleem has provided his requisite emotional support. Goodbye, Fleem. All right, and then, yeah, we're going to do some card sorting here. I think my green-blue is actually pretty good here, so I think there's a chance that I, like, maybe do green-blue and then I just, like, I don't know, because I think my merfolk are pretty good here. I don't want to play an anti-archetype. Like, I don't want to play the one that's not actually, like, the blue, white, and black, green, y'all, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, are not supported in this draft environment, right? Or in this limited environment. And so you kind of got to be careful if those are the cards that you open. Wakey, little buddies. Okay, all right, Fleem is back. Fleem is back to provide some emotional support. Thank you, Fleem. And Valgavoth is back with the lamp.
Valgavoth is back.
We love that. Absolute garbage. 03, but you open some commander rares, so you'll take it. Heck yeah. Oh, I said I would put some links in chat about our sponsors, and I'll do this since we were talking about Manipool earlier, y'all. Y'all, I was talking a lot about TCG players today on Blue Sky. And I just really want to encourage y'all, if you can shop literally anywhere else, do that. But like, Manipool is a really great place to shop, even if the alternative didn't suck. Like, honestly, I think it is better in just about every measurable way. And so definitely check out Manipool if you haven't already. Great place to buy cards. And yeah, we sell there, as it turns out. So yeah, you can look up, if you can like search sellers, and you can search for Steel City MTG, and then you'll find us. And fun fact, that link that is in chat right there that I just put, if you shop on Manipool via that link, so if you click that link before you check out, or if you click that link to like get to wherever you're going, and then you check out, they have to pay us money, and that's kind of cool. So, and that supports our stream and helps us buy more boosties. So if you want to bookmark that would be like super, super great of you. But you don't have to, but it would be great if you did. It doesn't cost you anything. All right, let's see here. Are you getting any more clarity, Brad, about your limited pool?
Looking solely based on my creature counts, green and black, which, as we have just previously discussed, not a supported archetype. But I think I have a very large stack of green creatures. And so I think it's really going to come down to if my red non-creature spells are better than my white non-creature spells, I think. But if I do play red, then I get to play the Raging Swordtooth, which is also kind of cool. So we're gonna, but yeah, I'm
the Raging Swordtooth is really good
for sure.
I could go a couple of different ways. I think my blue creatures are really good, and I think my green creatures are kind of good too. But I also think my white creatures are really good. And so I I need to see what I'm missing out on, basically. But I think I have some good blue interaction. I actually have some good red interaction too. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta see everything all laid out. But yeah, Victor, yeah, I absolutely agree with you. The prices are great. So prices on a lot of things are better, but they're certainly competitive. And so I love any place that allows individuals to kind of compete with the big guys, and like that allows like your neighbor Joe, who has a Magic the Gathering hobby, to like sell his Magic cards, make a couple extra bucks, maybe buy, so you can buy some more Magic cards. I don't know. I love marketplace models that support gamers, and Manipool is really great for that, for like little sellers like us, because their fees are like less than half of what competitors are charging for listing things, and that is huge because that means we get to take home more money. Also, I think their labor practices are better for any number of reasons, and I won't get into that here too much. But yeah, if you ever have an issue with an order on Manipool, they eat the cost and take care of the customer and the seller depending on the circumstances. Yeah, they have a seller guarantee program that as long as you followed their, they have like some requirements for selling and for like how you should package your cards and how you should ship them, and if as long as you've sold that, they'll take care of you. Or it's not sold, as long as you followed those instructions, they'll take care of you, which is like so cool. And it just goes to show you all the things that like bigger companies could do to make your experience better and easier, and they're just choosing not to because they're greedy. You know what I mean? Like, so anyway, I love Manipool, and I also really love the people that are behind the wheel at that business. I think there's some great folks making that happen. All right. Sanctum Seeker is a great card. Yeah, you won't get into it either, but the labor practices. Yeah, exactly, Victor. Exactly. That was honestly, we did a pretty hard about face on that. And I wouldn't blame you for doing the same. All right, let's see here. All right. What are you thinking, Brad?
I think it might be worth it for me to try to play 3 colors.
Really?
I do think I have the fixing to make that work.
Okay.
It really is unfortunate that like green-black is not a supported archetype.
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of green and black cards.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing is wrong.
I don't need to play green black because honestly, I also don't like my green cards and my black cards don't synergize with each other.
Yeah.
But like I have Unknown Shores fixes mana. Commune with Dinosaurs helps me find lands. New Horizons is a mana fixer. I have. Actually, that's kind of it. But I think if I play mostly green, then I can do a little bit of white and a little bit of red, and have my enough cards to make a solid deck. So
yeah,
that's my plan.
I think where I'm at right now. So I have some really nice blue creatures here. There's not a lot of them, right? They all are evasive though. They either have flying or they can't be blocked. And I think that's great, but there's only 6 of them, right? And so I don't know that I can play that color just because I would need to have a ton of creatures in whatever the other color is. And I don't have that ton of creatures, right? I have a couple dive downs. I've got stuff gets flying. I think I have 3 copies of dive down. No, I have 2 copies of Dive Down, but still, that's pretty good. Deep-Root Waters is nice, but only if I'm playing green, and I'm not. So, yeah. I have a couple Spell Pierces, a little bit of Blinky action here. I'm not impressed with blue. Overall. I think the creatures individually are very good, but I don't think it's worth playing. Now, here's the deal. I think I could play Mardu. Look at me having one singular land that fixes things and thinking that I could play a 3rd color. Do we both play multiple formats of Magic, or do we have a favorite? So we love Limited in basically all its forms, right? So we are big on the idea that you get the most fun out of playing games with your booster pack or of opening booster packs if you play games with them. And so we love like little like ways that you can play Magic with just like one buddy or two buddies or something like that. Because you don't need a full box and 8 people in order to have fun with some booster packs, right? You just need a couple of packs and a buddy, and you can have a lot of fun. So we play a couple different things. These are our favorite formats. We have Pai Gow, Winchester Draft. Those are probably our favorite 2 micro formats that you can just play with one buddy. Tonight we're playing Sealed, and we love playing Sealed as well. We love like pre-release and stuff. Like that's really fun. I have Mini Masters here as well. We also love Mini Masters. We do like drafting when we can. I mean, that's something you kind of got to go to your game store and like find a time to do with your friends and stuff. We don't get to play it as often. We do a lot of drafting on Arena. That's primarily what we play there. But yeah, we also love Commander because we have the same disease as a lot of you in chat, and we just can't stop playing that format. So no, it's like a big social outlet for us, especially at like conventions and things like that. Usually we'll just camp out in the command zone and just yeah. So we love a lot of limited formats. Basically any limited format you can think of, we love. Yeah, we play Commander. We don't do a lot of constructed 60 card. I occasionally we'll play some standard on Arena. Brad will occasionally play some standard on Arena. But like that's really about as far as it goes. We don't have the cards for Legacy, or else I think I would probably be interested. I say we don't have the cards. We probably do. They're just all in Commander decks. But yeah, like that's just not something that we have really gotten into super hardcore. We used to do the judging thing, and so we would like judge like competitive formats and stuff. So that's kind of where we got our our taste for it, like our appreciation for it, I guess I should say. So yeah, while we don't play those super competitive formats, we do enjoy them, and we enjoy watching them and keeping up with like what's happening with those things. But yeah, as far as playing, lots of limited and Commander, and that's basically where we're at right now. That was a long-winded answer. You'll find I'm a long-winded person. All right. And y'all, we those of you who are here, this is an atypical night for us to stream. I had a little bit of a crisis yesterday because the country had a little bit of a crisis yesterday. So we're just kind of like bouncing back a little bit. We postponed the stream one night, but we usually stream on Sundays and Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern. So if you are having fun with us, and we hope you are, we hope to see you on Sunday and Tuesday. We'll be playing again this coming Sunday, but this coming Tuesday, we are actually going to be playing Commander. So if any of y'all like Commander, make sure you put that on your calendar. We're going to be playing Commander with Prez Plays Games, formerly known as President Noir, here on Twitch. And we are going to be playing with Duretti IRL, formerly known as Mike the Quad, here on Twitch. So both of the, and they stream under the handle Manabuds, Manabudz. I think that's their account name, but they are wonderful humans, and if you've not ever encountered them, you're going to want to make sure you tune in because they're lovely. It'll be our first time playing games with them, but not our first time interacting with them. They are wonderful, and I think you all will enjoy them a lot. All right, I'm going to actually deck build now. I don't know what I don't know if I want to play 3 colors or not. I don't know if I need to play 3 colors, but I think if I don't, then I think the card, like the average power of my cards probably goes down. And I think I need to have some fairly powerful things in order to keep up with what you're doing over there. So
yeah, I'm in this like weird spot where now that I've like sort of laid out my cards, I don't know that playing 3 colors is really the right call.
Yeah.
And so like my white cards, I think on average are worse, but they're lower mana value, which is good for my generally higher mana value green creatures. And my red creatures are just better. Or my red cards are just better, but also like I don't have if I'm not playing any white cards, I have 15 creatures.
Sure.
Which might not be the end of the world. Because the creatures I have are all kind of big, but
I have 1 card that makes a treasure.
I guess I can play. If I need a creature, I have this Gilded Sentinel. Okay. All right. Red green it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think my red is actually actively bad. except for I really love having the unfriendly fire. I really love having 4 damage to target creature or player, but I don't think it's worth it there. So I'm going to see if I can build a black-white deck that does what I want it to do. And if I can't, then we're gonna I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. I'm gonna see about black-white here. And if I need to splash, I have a Dragon Skull Summit that can help me do that. So maybe that's what I do. Maybe I splash red for the I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I was talking about Mana Pool earlier. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you about Nerd Gear really quickly, because you're gonna see us start to sleeve cards, and we do that. We love Nerd Gear's Rock Guard sleeves. They're like our favorite sleeves, and I wish that I could say that I was making that up or that I was just being paid to say that, but like really, like we advertise the products of theirs. They have a ton of products. We advertise the ones that we use and the ones that we're passionate about, and their sleeves are so good. When I tell you, they got me through one set of Rock Guard sleeves, got me through all of my Sealed Showdown streams last year, got me through every single pre-release event that I did and every single draft event that I did in real life, and they were still going strong at the end of the year. And that's not just shuffling. That is shuffling. That is sleeving and unsleeving, because it was for my limited kit. And so it was like some serious stuff that it went through last year. I definitely stress tested them, and they held up. And so I also think they feel really good to shuffle. They have like a nice rough texture on the outside. Anyway, if you like that, if that sounds good to you, check them out. They've got a bunch of really great things on their website, though. I think you all would like giving them a chance. Let's see here. I think I'm going to do some weird amalgamation of like, I think I'm going to have a little bit of piratey things, but not a lot of piratey things. I think we're going to try to go vampires as best we can. I don't know how well it's going to work, but can't attack unless I control an artifact. No, thank you, sir. I have like almost nothing that makes those kinds of things here. Has flying as long as I control a dinosaur. Well, we're not doing that. Also, I'll have a dinosaur in my deck. When it's dealt damage, put a 1/1 counter on each other creature you control. Heck yes, Bellowing Aegisaur. Gimme. I need.
Wish I had that card.
So I think every draft format has a 3/1 with no abilities, right? Or a 3/1, just a generic 3/1.
Oh yeah.
That like a 2-drop 3/1. Sometimes it has abilities, I guess, in today's Magic. I think these are great because they feel really good to like throw a creature in front of, but they're not a super high cost expenditure for the person who's playing them and attacking with them.
Yeah.
Like, I can play this and turn it sideways, and it feels really good to kill basically whatever you want to throw under the bus to kill it, because then I don't have to spend a removal spell on it.
Or just
It's a
take
blade.
3.
Yeah, exactly. Or just take 3. Yeah, and taking 3 is actually a fairly high cost, right? Like you don't want to get lightning bolted every turn. And so I think these actually are like kind of cool, especially if you can hit them early game. That's probably going to go on the list for right now. I like the 1/3 with flying a little bit less, but that's fine. I think it's probably good still. ETB's gain 4. I'm good with that. Glorifier of Dusk. Love that. Legion Conquistador, you're just a guy. You are literally just a guy because I don't have any of your friends. ETB's Explorers. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 creatures. That feels bad. 14 creatures. This probably counts as 15. Call to the Feast. Now, do I have anything else? Maybe I am playing Vanquisher's Banner because I'm so low on creatures. Or is this 2-drop 2/2 going to be like my curve filler? It is a vampire, I guess. So 15, I have 17 creatures functionally. And then I will probably play Rallying Roar.
Close the box before I sleeved my card.
Settle the Wreckage. Pious Interdiction. Dark Nourishment. Deal 3 damage to target creature or player. I gain 3 life. So that's 5 plus 17. I need one more. I feel like maybe actually what I do here. Y'all, I have 3 copies of Duress. So but it says non-creature, non-land, and I feel like if it was
Just time to eat all my
if it was
utility spells.
creature or land, I feel like I would like it better.
What's the? There's a card that is that version of that effect.
It
I
is.
don't know
It's
what called.
oh gosh. They all sound the same.
Yeah.
Hi, Rogue Judge. It's good to see you.
Hello.
That is Steven, I do believe. Steven. It's good to see you. Yeah, I don't think Duress has a place here, unfortunately. But yeah, I have Slash of Talons, deals 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Perhaps that's fine.
Aha, Despise.
Despise.
Yes, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a creature or planeswalker from it, and the player discards that card.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think I've got my deck here. I don't know how much I love it, but I think playing white or playing red would probably be bad here. And I guess we're gonna see if this works or not. So you have your deck. Do you want to go ahead and give so for those of you who are new here, which is a lot of you, we do something where we first of all, emotional support has concluded.
Oh,
you have concluded
yes.
your responsibilities. Bleem, thank you so much. So y'all, Jar Werewolf, thank you for the follow. It is great to see you. I missed that. But yeah, so what we're going to do here is we're going to give you elevator pitches. And for those of you who are unacquainted with that, it's just basically going to be a quick, like little 20-second, 30-second snippet of what we built tonight. We're going to try to sell it to you as best we can. And we're both going to do that. And then after you've heard our elevator pitches, we're going to give you the opportunity to vote for who you think is going to win tonight. And you can do that with your channel points. And if you follow us, you'll get 300 channel points. I think Twitch will give you 300 channel points, so you can participate if you'd like. Yeah, those of you who have been following, you probably have a huge bank of channel points. So it is time to wake up the buddies again. Here they are. Fleem is back. Thank you for your emotional support. So yeah, we'll give you a little bit of an elevator pitch for what we're going to do here, and then you can vote for channel points for who you think is going to win tonight. And at the end, we will see who is right and who is pointless. So anyway, I have built black-white vampires. This is a it's going to be fairly low to the ground. I like the bulk of my deck is 4 mana or less. I have a few little like top end flying things or top end like I don't know, top end beaters like a dinosaur I have up here, but I am going to try to just sneak in under what he's got going on over there with those big monsters. I have a fair amount of removal here. I have Rallying Roar, which is not really removal, but like I feel like the way that I'm going to play it is going to feel like removal. It says untap or give all your creatures +1/+1 and untap them. I've got some great Settle the Wreckage here, which is Path to Exile on all of Brad's creatures that are attacking me. I have a like pacifism effect. I've got 2 things that deal 3 damage to target creature or player and let me gain 3 life at instant speed for 5 mana. And then I have something that deals 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. So my removal is going to be limited to the smaller creatures. And so I'm going to what my strategy is going to be to try to get him early game and try to remove his early game threats that allow him to play his late game things easier and to try to get him before those late game threats hit the battlefield and hopefully maybe gain some life so that I have a little bit of a cushion there. So that's my game plan. Yes. All right. Now I'm going to sleep.
All
Brad,
right.
what's your game plan?
I am red and green dinosaurs, mostly green. So my creatures are big and mean and will run over Steph's tiny, puny, silly creatures. I have so like as Steph has accurately predicted that the mana values of my creatures are going to be a little higher than hers, so I might be a little slower getting off the ground, but I expect I will be able to deal big damage once I survive Steph's initial onslaught. I have a lot of combat tricks
Oh no,
to
I don't love that
really
for
ramp
me.
up the amount of damage I can deal. So I think I'm excited to see how I will win. But there we go.
Black White has been calling to you lately. Is that saying that you're going to be Team Steph tonight? Is that what you're saying, Grow Up in Game? Is that what you're saying? It sounds like that might be what you're saying. I don't know.
Yes,
Maybe.
Gambling is live, so
Gambling
feel
is
free
live,
to vote with your points on who you think is going to win.
Yes. And if you are not already following and you want to participate, if you press the follow button, it will give you 300 channel points right away, and then you can play with us as you would like. You hear your calling, you're a pirate, yes. And you're sailing away from the haters. There's a song about a frog that dreams of labor. Grabs your pink name tag. Okay, fine. It's Brad. He's the haters. Yes. Thank you for rooting for me tonight, Gwen. I appreciate you.
I just couldn't not play Carnage Tyrant.
Mm-hmm.
You got to play Carnage Tyrant.
Do we play Bracket 3 Commander? We do. In fact, that's usually where most of our decks are. We can hang at just about anything 2 to 4. We don't really have anything that plays at 1. We don't have CEDH. We have a few Bracket 4 decks between the two of us. I actually don't think I have any, but I have a few 3s that can they have enough interaction in them that they can play a game with a 4 and not have a miserable time. So yeah, but Brad has a few dedicated 4s, and but we typically will hang out at around 3. Around 3 is usually what we like. Is that what you play? Just the archetype Orzhov. So I'm playing your favorite archetype, and that's still not enough for you. Okay, all right, fine.
The Call of the Dinosaurs is strong, Steph.
You know what I think it is? I think it is that I've sent you the last 2 times we've dropped off bulk to our friend Grow Up in Game. And I feel like maybe that's it. Maybe you two have bonded and I was just not present for it. And I feel like I've just missed that boat. You like dinos, so you're backing Brad for a change. I know. You're in a CEDH now. You're considering a Hullbreaker for Tivit. Hullbreaker is such a nasty card. It is such a nasty card. Yeah, but please do it. It's the sweatshirt. Okay, I have a nice sweatshirt. This is a nice one. It's not pink, but it's nice.
Also, we got a raid from Decked Out.
Oh, hey, Decked Out EDH. Hello, friends. It's great to see you all. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Y'all, if you aren't already following our friends at Decked Out EDH, please go do that. Veggie, Nerd Girl, Airball, and Squad are all wonderful, and they put on some really, really, really wonderful things. If you have not already followed them also on YouTube, please make sure you go do that. They put out consistently great content and great shorts. And so they're an all-purpose content, magic, wonderful source of greatness. I don't know how else to say that. They're wonderful. Follow them if you're not, please. But yeah, we are in the middle right now for Raiders. We are going to be playing some 1v1 Sealed. We have built our decks, and we are going to be playing some 1v1. And so I'm going to be playing Black White Vampires here from OG Ixalan, and Brad is going to be playing largely red green dinosaurs.
Yep. Red green dinos.
Yeah. So if any of y'all are want to get in on the prediction here that we have running, you can follow us, and it should give you 300 channel points if you follow us, and then you can get in on the jambling, as it were. But yes, Decked Out, it is wonderful to see you. You also like playing messed up cards in bracket 3, though. Your commander's Rafine Reanimator. Okay, so you like Esper, it sounds like. You're playing Tivit and CEDH, and then you're playing Rafine in bracket 3. Have a good stream. Yes, we'll see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye. I have no idea who's running the account right now, Decked Out, but I'm sure it's someone that I really like. So wonderful. We'll see you later. All right. Okay, Brad. Do you want to figure out who goes first?
Let's do it.
All right. We have these really fun D20s from Nerd Gear here that we're going to use. And yeah, we'll roll.
19.
I have a 14.
Bam. I'm first.
Okay, fine. Everyone enjoys it when you reanimate Toxrill on turn 2. Okay. All right. Well, that's not very nice of you. So I feel like I sold you a war crime, or part of a war crime, by selling you that Hullbreaker horror here. Oh no. My bad, Victor Source friends. My bad. Yeah. But yes, Raiders, it's wonderful to have you here. I hope you all had a wonderful evening. Tox Relic players advertise who and what they are, clearly. They do. They do. Also, I like the adjective Tox Relic. Ever pertaining to Toxrill, also evoking the word toxic. I think that's great.
I should not keep that hand.
I like that lack of confidence there. It makes me happy. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I will keep this. This is fine. It's not great, but it's okay.
All right. Here we go. Yeah, this
Count to 7 more triumphantly, Steph. No. This is okay. It's fine. It's not delightful. It does not spark joy.
You ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Bammo. Pass.
Okay. Draw. Oh, okay. I'm so set. I'm going to play a plains and I will pass.
Draw.
Your hot take is wizards should print Caracas that costs the commander tax to bounce a commander. Okay.
Pass.
All right. I don't know that I mind that much. Pass. I don't love that I haven't been able to get out early, but I think I will be okay soon, maybe.
Play a forest. I will play the Death Gorge Scavenger.
Sure.
When it enters or attacks, I can exile a card from a graveyard. If I exile a creature, I gain 2 life. If I exile a non-creature, it gets 1/1 until end of turn.
Okay, great.
There are no cards in graveyard, so
no.
But here it is, 3/2.
Okay.
Pass.
Love that. I'm gonna draw. Great, I get my 2-drop now. All right, I'm gonna pay 3, and I would like to play the Territorial Hammerskull. When it attacks, I tap target creature and opponent controls. Pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Play a mountain. I would like to lightning strike your Hammerskull.
Oh, that is unkind.
And then I will go to combat.
Yeah.
I will attack you with my Death Gorge Scavenger.
Okay.
When it attacks, I will exile Lightning Strike from my graveyard to give it +1/+1 until end of turn. It's 4 coming in.
I will take 4, and I don't like that. That is not comfy.
I will pass to you.
Okay. Untap. Draw. And you can exile from any graveyard?
Correct.
Fork. Okay. Well, I will play a plains. I'm going to pay 4 mana to cast the Sanctum Seeker. This is a 3/4. When a vampire control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. Pass.
Untap.
You're thinking about Atali's favor and suddenly lightning. Yep. Yeah.
Bammo. I will go to combat.
Yeah.
Attack with my dinosaur.
Exile my dinosaur?
Exile your dinosaur. I gain 2.
All right. And I take
3.
I take 4?
It's a 3/2.
But it doesn't make it +1/+1?
Only if I exile a non-creature.
Oh. Wonderful. I'll take 3.
Pass to you?
Yeah. Okay. Untap and draw. I will play a plains, and I would like to attack you with this 3/4. You'll lose a life, and I'll gain a life.
Okay. And I'll take 3.
Beautiful. It is your turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Land. I will go to combat.
Okay.
Here's 3.
I will respond.
Yep.
I'm going to pay 5 to deal 3 damage to target creature, and I gain 3 life.
Sure. Second main, I'll play this Gilded Sentinel.
Okay, what is
that? It's a 3/3 with no abilities.
Okay, love that for me. All right, untap. and draw. Okay. Land for turn. I will pay 2 to cast the Skyblade of the Legion. It's a 1/3 flyer. And then I will pay 3 to cast Emissary of Sunrise. When it enters, it explores. I reveal the top card of my library, put it into my hand if it's a land. Otherwise, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. It is not a land. It is Glorifier of Dusk. And then I can either put this card back or put it in my graveyard. I'm going to put it back. I like that being on top. And I will put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Wonderful. Combat time. I would like to attack you with the Sanctum Seeker. This is a 3/4. You'll lose a life and I'll gain a life.
Okay. I will block your Sanctum Seeker.
And combat trick?
Yep. Give my guy +3/+0 and first strike.
Beautiful. Okay. If I didn't have a cool card on top of my library, I might not have done that, but... Did you lose a life whenever I attacked you?
I did, yeah.
Beautiful. All right. It is your go.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'll play a Nest Robber. 2/1 with haste. How big are your creatures over there?
I have a 1/3 and a 3/2.
Pass.
All right. Draw the Glorifier of Dusk. Okay. I would like to pay 5 to cast the Glorifier of Dusk. Lets me pay 2 life to give it flying until the end of the turn, or pay 2 life to give it vigilance until the end of the turn, which is very cool. And then I would like to go to combat.
Yep.
You have a 2/1
and a 3/3.
And a 3/3. Okay, wonderful. I have a 1/3 flyer, and I have a 3/2 with first strike.
Oh, it's got first strike.
It does.
So it's 4 if I don't block anything?
It is 4 if you don't block anything.
I'll take 4.
Beautiful. Second main, I'm going to pay 2. We're going to play that 3/1 annoying creature I was telling you about.
Sure.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap and draw.
Hi, Gentleman Crow. Good to see you.
Play Tillinolly's Knight.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 2/2 when it attacks, it gets +1/+1 if I have a dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Which I do. All right, so you have a 3/1, and how big is the other one?
4/4.
4/4. Ugh. I will pass. It's not looking good, chat. I've drawn all my early game stuff.
That's what I like to hear. And tap and draw. All right. I would like to pay 2 life to give the Glorifier of Dusk flying until the end of the turn. I would like to pay 2 life to give it vigilance until the end of the turn.
Okay.
I would like to... So you have a 2/3. Okay, yeah. I would like to attack you with this, and this. This is a 3/2 with first strike. This is a 1/3 in the air. This is a 4/4 in the air.
Okay. You're 3/2 with first strike. I would like to put... I guess it would need to be... It would have to be... Yeah, I have to put these 2 creatures in front of it. 3/3 and a 2/2.
Okay. Your 2/2 just has an ETB?
When it attacks, if I have a dinosaur, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn.
Oh, okay. So it's a 3/3 and a 2/2, but it's only 2/2 sometimes as opposed to a 3/3 all the time. So yeah, I would like to kill your 3/3.
Okay.
And then your 2/2 survives, and this dies.
I take 5 in the air.
You take 5 in the air, correct?
Take 5.
And it is your go.
Okay. Untap and draw. Five mana for a Spiketails Ceratops. 4/4. I can block an extra creature each combat.
Love it.
And I will pass.
Okay, untap.
Light, I'm trying to lock
Draw.
in, but it's not going great.
All right, I'm going to pay 2 life and give this flying, not vigilance. I'm going to attack you with just this 4/4.
I will take 4.
And it's your go.
All right.
I don't know why this still says deck building. I'm sorry. I have not changed the... We're not deck building. We're knee deep in game 1.
Yeah, I'm going to attack you, I guess, Steph.
Okay.
I have a 4/4, a 3/3, and a 2/1.
Okay, I will block your 2/1 with my 1/3. I will block your 3/3 with my 3/1. and I will take 4.
All right. And then you got it. I got 2 lands in my hand.
Beautiful. GG's.
Not my favorite.
I got game 1, and I'm feeling great about it. Team Steph, what was the spread on voting tonight?
31% in favor of you. 69. Nice. In favor of me.
Okay. All right. So this is going to be a good night for Team Steph if Team Steph wins here. Rar indeed. Rar indeed. As you arrive late from D&D because reasons. I know. I'm sorry. We were. This is not a normal night for us, but thank you for tuning in anyway. I hope you had a great time at D&D. Time for the 2-1 comeback. Okay, light. Not nice. Not the nice. I am thriving right now.
Thriving?
And I just need you to support me and my, thrivingness. All right. All right, Brad. Are you ready? Are you so ready? You could have asked who has more foil cards. I think that's actually me tonight. I opened a foil rare, which is so cool. It's so cool as of this era of booster packs. I opened a Vanquisher's banner, which is not in my limited deck, but it's a cool card. You missed the Jamble because of the devil. It's okay. It's all right. It works better because it's shiny. It does. Yay, teams. Oh, you voted for me this time, Alex. I feel like you just take whoever has the fewest votes. And then you just put a smattering of points in there. It's like a low risk, potential high reward thing. I feel like that's your game. I don't fault you for it. But I feel like that's your game. Did you just kick something?
I was moving. I have the princess crown down here still.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that a sound effect that I did not put on our stream? No, it was just a real life sound that occurred. Are we going to Vegas and Cincy? Yes, we are going to both of those things. Vote for the underdog. I will keep this hand. This is a good hand, and I'm excited about it. You should be intimidated.
Good lord, not me.
I'm ready. Look at how excited I am. Look at how smiley. Look at how smiley and excited I am about this. Does this intimidate you? I hope this does.
I'm a little intimidated.
Also, Clean has been working a little bit of overtime, so we're gonna put him away for right now. Oh goodness, Brad, you need to rebound. Did you put a lot of points down on Brad tonight, Bio?
I'm gonna do my best.
See, that's what happens. Fair weather Steph fans. Goodness gracious, friends. One of these days I'll teach you.
Okay, this is gonna have to
put half your chips on Brad. Okay. All right.
Forest pass.
Okay, I wasn't ready. Okay, here I go. Draw, land, and pass. Swamp.
Draw.
You doubled the pot on me, did you?
Mountain.
I'm surprised that I got any points at all when Alter wasn't here tonight. All right, drawer. I will play a Plains and pay 2 for the Skyblade of the Legion. So 1/3 flyer. Pass.
Lightning strike.
Okay, you are not very fun.
All right, untap. Draw. Uh-oh. Pass turn.
Oh no. 2 lander, buddy. Fortunately, I will pass the turn as well.
Draw. Oh, land. Dino. Got there.
It's the nice one too.
Again. Pass.
Okay. Well. I will untap and draw. Got a swamp. I'm gonna pay 4 for the Sanctum Seeker.
There it is.
Yeah. Pass.
All right. Untap. Draw.
Fortunately, you have a non-creature that you can exile, which is cool for you.
I'm going to combat. I'm gonna at you with this dinosaur. Let's exile the lightning strike from my graveyard. This will get +1/+1 until end of turn. So 4/3.
I'm gonna take 4. I'm gonna go to 16.
Okay. Then I will play a grazing whiptail. 3/4 with reach.
Well, I don't like that.
Pass.
All right. Well.
Oh, it did have to exile a card on enter. Then I guess get your
Skyblade out?
creature and I'll gain life.
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine. I'm cheating, but
you
it's
are.
cool.
Is it my turn?
Oh, it is. You may exile a card from a graveyard. Keep your vampire.
Okay.
Haha. All right.
My
I'm a
turn?
mess, but it's fine. You can go.
Great. All right. I would like to go to combat.
Yep.
Actually, wait, no, I'm not.
Okay.
I apologize. Sorry. Land. And then I would like to go to combat.
Okay.
I would like to attack you with a 3/4. You're going to lose a life. I'm going to gain a life.
Okay. I will not block. Take 3.
Beautiful. And then I will pay 5 mana to cast Dark Nourishment. We're going to kill your rare, and I will gain 3 life. And it is your go.
All right. Untap. Draw. Let's go. I'm actually just gonna pass.
That's what I like to see. Drawer. Okay. Swamp. And I know exactly what you're going to do here, so I'm not going to give in to that. I am going to pay 6 to cast a Bellowing Aegisaur.
Wow.
When it's dealt damage, I put a 1/1 counter on each other creature I control, and I will pass to you.
How big is it?
It's a 3/5.
Got it. Untap. Draw. Interesting.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Hi, Trying Casually. Good to see you. We're having a great night.
I'm
glad you like the outline. Yeah, this is a feature that Meld Studio has, and I really like it. Yeah. I feel like it's a fun little, because we don't have like a background or anything. Because I feel like a background is actually kind of distracting when we have all that, like all this data over here. And so I tried having a background on everything, and it just like didn't look great. So it's just black up here, but I feel like it makes it a little bit more interesting. So yeah, that's what this is. This is interesting.
This is a Blossom Dryad. It's a 2/2. I can tap it to untap target land.
It's clean AF. Thanks. Untap target land. Okay.
Yep. I'll pass to you.
That's a 2/2.
Yep.
Okay. Not attacking me, huh?
Not attacking you, huh?
Drawer. Okay. I would like... Gosh, I don't remember if that spell that you cast before was 1 mana or not. Land for turn. 3 mana to cast Emissary of Sunrise. Enters, it explores. This land can go into my hand, which is great. And then I would like to attack you with both the Sanctum Seeker and the Bellowing Aegisaur.
Okay. I'll lose a life.
Lose a life, and I will gain a life.
And if I don't block, I'm taking 6.
Correct.
I'll take 6.
Beautiful. I love that. Second main. I will pay 4 to cast Call to the Feast. We're going to make 3 1/1 vampire tokens.
Okay.
There are 3 of them. And I will pass the turn.
Ooh, untap and draw. Interesting. I will pass to you.
You got hit with ads. You're missing crucial gameplay. There's a way to fix that, Steven. There's a way to fix that. I'm sorry you got hit with ads. Yes, we do need emotional support fleeing back. Thank you for remembering that. And we also need our lamp. We need to turn our lamp on to see if we can attract our moth again. There we go. Love that. And then it's my turn?
Yep.
Okay. You have 9 life, huh?
I have 9 life, huh?
Beautiful. Drawer. Land for turn. I'm going to pay 3 mana to cast Inspiring Cleric. When it enters, I gain 4 life.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
I would like to attack you with all of my creatures. On attacks, whenever a vampire I control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. I'm attacking you with 4 vampires.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, Brad, what you got for me?
Okay. I will pay 5 and cast a Snapping Sailback. This is a 4/4 that when it is dealt damage, I put a +1/+1 counter on it. I will block your Sanctum Seeker with this 4/4, and I will block. Although I guess this does, I'm still taking 5, right? Even if I block your 2 biggest creatures.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, then you got it.
And I also have Rallying Roar just as everything untaps and gets +1/+1. Team Steph with the 2-0. I love this. I love this. I love this. Give the people what they want.
Yeah. Wow.
Give the people what they want. Y'all. These hands is magic right here. All right. You want to play a run back? You want to do a quick run back of that? Those were some quick games.
They were.
That was quick deck building, and those were some quick games tonight. So yeah, let's do a run back here and see if you can reclaim some pride for Team Brad.
Have to see if I
stepping up the game.
draw
yeah, Victor.
A regular number of lands in one of these games.
All right, so yeah, this is salty run back time, y'all. And actually, JB the Lefty, hey, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well tonight. While we are shuffling, and now that we've exhausted our prediction, maybe we could do a poll. And Brad, if you do a /poll, enter, it should bring you up some options. You have to send the poll message though. We are going to let
voting on what we want to do next on Sunday.
All right. We have 3 options for Sunday, and we want you all to help us pick. So option 1 is Duskmourn, House of Horror. I've been kind of resonating with Duskmourn lately because the idea of living in something that is gloomy and like looking for the little tiny glimmers to like get you through, I think that really resonates with me right now and where I am in life. So I love the idea of Duskmourn. I also love the idea of Avatar because it's really nostalgic, right? I'm a big Avatar girly, and I really liked this set. And then this is my favorite set of 2025. So we have 3 wonderful sets here, and please let us know what you think we should play on Sunday. Pierogi is delicious. Yes. Yeah, feel free to vote for what you think we should play. We would love to get some feedback from y'all because ultimately y'all are going to be watching us, so we want to know what you think. So yeah, just do the poll. Do some poll. It's an even split right now, everybody. We need some help. While Brad and I finish shuffling for our salty run back game. Avatar means there's a chance of 2 tops, Brad. It's true. Brad he got 2 of the 3-color rare top. And he had like the barrels of blasting jelly or whatever, comboed. It wasn't really a combo, but it basically was a combo. Yeah,
so the barrels of blasting jelly you can sacrifice to deal 5 damage to a creature.
Yeah.
And then, Toph can earthbend artifacts. So it was just earthbend the blasting jelly, 5 damage to your creature. Yeah. It comes back next turn. It was very good.
Yeah. All right. So we will leave these 3 up here as a kind of reminder, and then you and I can kind of get started on our last game of the night here. But get your votes in. It's right now. It's tied for Duskmourn and Final Fantasy. Duskmourn is in the lead.
Pulls ahead.
Okay, all right. I'm a little partial to Duskmourn myself, but that's just me. I
say, I think if there we go.
Huh?
Brad
Chat
loves
might
know what my
too.
preference would be.
Do you really? Is that what you want to play? Is that your? You can vote. You can.
No, it's okay.
You can vote in the poll that you created. I won't judge you for it.
Well, I will. I yield control to chat.
Okay. Well. Okay. Now chat. Now's your time. Get in that poll if you haven't already. It looks like it's actually now Duskmourn and Avatar are the 2 leaders now. Okay. You want to go first, Brad?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Not that it's really done me any good so far.
It's done you any good. See, I wasn't even going to say that. I wasn't even going to be mean to you, but I think I've like trained you to just automatically respond to any kind of hopefulness that you have with doubt.
I'm going to mulligan again.
Right. I'm going to keep this. This is fine. I won't judge you, but you reserve the right. Yep. All right, time is about halfway expired here on our poll. Looks like Duskmourn is in the lead. Salty runback, salty tears are delicious. Yeah. I wish, like, Ben Wheeler coined that term, and I wish I could just steal it and not have to credit him for it, because I want to use it all the time. The salty runback is just such a like chef's kiss of a, like, you play a game 3 anyway, whenever you're at like a pre-release or something like that. That's exactly what we're doing. We have time to kill, or we have pride to reclaim. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is not going well.
Yes, indeed.
All right, I have to keep it.
You have to keep it?
I mean, I can't go to 4, so...
Oh, you're at 5.
I'm at 5.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Thank you. I think these games have been good tonight, too. You've slaughtered far too many PCs in Bone Keep. Gosh.
I think this has to be the way it goes if I have any hope at winning. All right.
Yeah, you might think that, hey, Steph and Brad, since you're just playing for fun, like, maybe you just take 7 cards. No friendly mulligans.
That's not how we do it here.
We are friendly to each other sometimes, but we do not do friendly mulligans here on this particular show. We probably will on Commander Night. But yeah. Oh, yes, no friendly mulligans here. All right, your
Forest
land,
and pass. Yep.
Draw. Sorry about your luck, buddy.
That's okay.
Swamp, pass.
You know, if mountain, pass.
Draw.
What I've learned is just the fate had to slow me down.
It's true.
Because
it's true. You were on a win streak for you had like 3 streams in a row that you won. 2 streams. 2 streams in a row that you won.
Something like that.
I think 2 streams in a row that you won. Yeah, because you played anytime we played Final Fantasy, you kicked my butt. I shouldn't say that because that will make people vote for Final Fantasy. But yeah. Anyway, so we have Skyblade of the Legion here.
That's the 1/3.
That's the 1/3 flyer.
All right.
And I will pass the turn. We are almost out of time on the voting. So if you want to have some say in what we play on Sunday, get those votes in there.
All right, it's Captain Lannery Storm.
Okay.
2/2 haste. When she attacks, I get a treasure. When I sack a treasure, she gets +1/+0 until end of turn.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I'm coming in for 2. Make a treasure.
Okay, I will block.
I will sack my treasure.
Love it. To give her +1/+1?
Yep,
okay.
+1/+0.
Oh, great. Okay. All right, Avatar and Duskmorn are tied for the win, which means we get to pick. And Brad, you said Duskmorn was your favorite.
It is my favorite.
Do you want to play Duskmorn?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, so Sunday we are going to play Duskmorn, House of Horror.
I love how I dug through my deck. I was like, I wonder if chat, when I point to my basic lands, like I wonder which one chat thinks will be my favorite, but also just the Valgavoth here.
Yeah, you love Duskmorn. I honestly love Duskmorn too. I think Duskmorn, it like really has been like
no Duskmorn.
I've been reflecting on the glimmers lately, and the gloomy house, and like despair being everywhere, and like these like little tiny like critters of light that just kind of scamper around places that give you hope and help you continue on. And like I think that's a really beautiful thing. Anyway, my turn?
Your turn.
Beautiful. I will draw. I will play a land. Spoiler alert, I did the thing where I forgot what you said almost immediately about your creature's abilities, and then I just blocked it anyway. So, yeah.
Cool.
So we're going to it's fine. I can play fast and loose. I've already won. Queen's Base Soldier. I will pass the turn.
What's that do?
This is a 2/2 vanilla creature. It's a bear.
Okay.
He flew too close to the sun on wings made of mythic rares. Yes. Going to see Project Hail Mary again? Sunday? Okay.
Yeah.
Recommend it as a palate cleanser? Yeah.
I'm just going to pass.
Okay. Wonderful. Drawer. Planes. So I'm going to pay 4. We're going to work some movie magic here, and I would like to piously interdict Captain Lannery Storm. She can't attack or block, and when it enters, I gain 2 life.
Okay.
You go to 22. Yeah. You recommend it for Brad too, but he's seemingly less in need of a palate cleanser. You mean he's freaking out less, like on camera right now? Yeah, he does that. I will attack you for 2.
I'll take 2.
And it's your turn. Yeah, NBC 7422 just followed. Thank you so much for the follow. It's great to see you. I'm Steph, and that is Brad. It's nice to meet you. We played a best of 3 match tonight, but I kicked Brad's butt in the first 2 games, so we're just doing a quick run back here. We did some Ixalan Sealed tonight. I played Black-White Vampires, and Brad is on Red-Green Dinosaurs.
Pass.
You also recommend it. You saw it your birthday week. Good movie was good. Nice. We don't tend to see a lot of movies in theaters.
The
we
call
tend
of the
to.
couch is strong.
The call of the couch is strong, and so the call of the movie must be stronger than the call of the couch. And so if we can see the movie in like a few weeks after after it like concludes in theaters, and it's like, and we don't feel compelled to see it right now, usually we just wait and watch it at home in our jammies with blankets and cats. That's usually our strategy. There are a few movies that we will go see in theaters though, and that might be one of them. So, all right, drawer. I will play a land, and I will attack you for 2.
I'll take 2.
It's your go.
Draw.
Man Bun D&D, you love going to the movies, so you have to be convinced to stay home. That's fair. That's fair. Do you have one of those nice movie theaters near you with like the recliners and stuff? Because I do like those. If we can find our way to one of those, but I'm so annoying when I go to those. I bring like slippers and like a blanket, and like I am so snuggly when I go to. If I'm gonna go to a movie theater and pay extra money to be snuggly, you best believe I am gonna be turbo snuggly whenever I get there. So yeah. You probably don't want to see me in public or be with me in public if I'm at one of those movies. But yeah. I love them. Is it my turn? I'm so sorry. This is such a non-game. Oh, wait.
Carnage Tyrant.
Fork.
7/6 can't be countered, trample hex proof. Pass the turn.
I don't like that. 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 Draw. Land. It doesn't have vigilance.
Doesn't have vigilance.
So that's nice. I'm going to pay 6 mana to cast the Queen's Agent. This is a 3/3 with lifelink. When it enters, it explores. This is a land that's going to go in my hand. Your turn. Unclear step. Do you like that? Thank you, Alex.
Draw.
Thank you.
Combat. 7/6.
No, as it turns out, Alex, I don't like that. I'll take 7.
Second main, I will play this Deeproot Warrior. It is a 2/2 that when it becomes blocked gets +1/+1 until on a turn. I'll pass.
Okay. Untap and draw. We're going to play a land for turn. And then I would like to pay 5 to cast Dark Nourishment on your 2/2.
Absolutely.
I'm going to gain 3 life. And then I would like to attack you for 5.
Take 5.
Second main, I would like to pay 2 mana and cast the Dire Fleet Hoarder. When it dies, I make a treasure, and I will pass.
Untap and draw.
I just need to not die to the tyrant before Brad dies to my creatures. That's just what we're going to try to do.
I'm going to commune with dinosaurs. So I'll reveal the top 5 cards in my library. I can reveal a dinosaur or land to go to my hand, and the rest go to the bottom.
Make Brad bleed your own blood.
3.
Blood makes the grass grow.
Well, I'm going to get this mountain. I'm going to play this mountain. I think I just got to pass.
I like to hear that. You're not attacking me. I'm not attacking you. We'll just sit here and stare at each other until one of us gets a board wipe. I will play a swamp, and I'm going to pass the turn. The law of diminishing returns is not on my side here. You're heading to bed, LGS arch enemy. Yes. Yeah, oh, you have to put a transmission back into your car. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, have a great night, LGS arch enemy. I hope you liked Love on the Spectrum tonight. It was wonderful to see you. We'll be back on Sunday, and thanks to chat, we'll be playing Duskmorn, so we will see you Sunday. Bye, have a good night. And good luck with the car transmission.
Dinosaur.
I'll take 7.
Second main will play Spike-tailed Ceratops. 4/4. It can block an additional creature each combat.
Love it.
Pass to you.
Okay. Draw. All right. I will play this. I would like to attack you for 2.
Okay. I will not block.
Sounds great.
Take 2.
Second main. I will pay 3. To play the Inspiring Cleric. When it enters, I gain 4. And it is your go.
All right. Untap. And
Yep,
draw.
have a good night.
So what are the stats on your creatures over there?
I have a 3/3 with lifelink, a 2/1, and when it dies, it makes a treasure, and I have a 3/2.
Got it. I will attack you with my 4/4.
Okay. I would like to block with my 2/1.
Okay.
Okay.
Straight? Or your thing dies?
We will do damage, and I would like to. I have effects before the end of combat.
Sure.
After damage happens.
Yep.
I'd like to pay 1 to deal 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature.
You got it.
You like how I did that? It was after the thing, so in case you gave it first strike or something, I was like,
yeah,
we did. That was smart. I'm smart.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
0.
Good. Okay. Yeah, I was playing around. I was actually playing around the 3 damage thing, but.
Do either of us subscribe to MTG color theory identities? So, like, if we were defined by Magic's color identities or color pairs, which ones would we be? Is that what you're asking? I think that might be what you're asking. So that's the question I'll answer, or we can answer. Brad, I know you have an answer to that question for you.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your answer?
I think I got it's depending on how deep you want it. I feel like honestly, actually, probably just white blue is the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and you need to follow it up with a why.
So for me, I find that I think about things very like I like to order myself in a very structured way, and I like the things around me to be structured. I like to have reasons for why I do things. I think in general, I find that I am interested. So I think I'm white largely because I am interested in like working toward a common goal, or like the common good, the good of the many over the good of the few. And then blue because largely how I want to do that involves like pursuing knowledge, learning things, sharing that information, and then the two combined, the aforementioned, I like to have structure around me and do things in a very specific way.
Yeah.
And I hate fun.
And you hate fun. There you go. So I probably fluctuate a little between red, blue, and red, green. And red is here regardless of whatever it is, because I am very impulsive. So in our marriage, Brad is the man. So if we have instructions for like putting together some furniture, right? Or if we have a box of furniture parts and then some instructions, I am the one that digs in immediately and starts putting things together without looking at anything. Meanwhile, this man over here sits there and reads the instructions and makes sure that everything is just. So I am like dive in and figure it out as we go kind of girly. And that's just kind of how I am with everything. I don't find that I am crazily impulsive in like most areas of my life, but I'm very, very much like a go-getter, like if somebody's got to do it, it's going to be me, or someone's going to do things, or someone's going to step up and make something happen. Then it's probably, I'm not a stranger to doing that. And so I think red has to be there. Right. And then I like the community, like feeling like the growth or the success via community thing that green's got going for it, like strength or not necessarily strength in numbers, but just like strength by everybody kind of banding together. I like that. And I think that resonates with me, but I also think that I am like way more cerebral and thinkier than I actually am. And so I think that blue probably has a place in there too. I'm like a very like, I'm a conniver. I'm a like schemer a little bit, and I don't think it's quite to the point where I'm like a black color identity, but I'm a little bit of a schemy kind of girly. So I think probably blue red if I'm being honest. I think on my best days probably green red. Right? That was a long winded answer for you, but yeah. There we go. And grandiloquent is a feature of blue, right? Bruvok the grandiloquent. So yeah, I'm that. There you go. Anyway. I don't know whose turn it is.
It's my turn. I
Your
have played
turn.
this dinosaur.
Oh,
You have a creature card in your graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to exile it and gain 2 life.
Yeah.
Beep beep.
You can see the blue red. Yeah.
Pass to you.
All right. I will untap. Path to exile. I would like to.
That's not in this set.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
I do also enjoy a large. It's true. I really like in Magic. I think my preferred color identity to play is probably different than like with the color identity that I probably identify with. I'm not a big spellslinger girly, so blue red is like not super fun for me. Not necessarily super fun. I enjoy it. I figured out ways to like find great things about it, right? But yeah. I'm not a big blue red girly.
I just lean into white blue in all aspects of my life.
He's a consistent man.
Yeah. A one trick Bradley.
Well, yes.
All right. I'm going to combat.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna. So your creatures are 2/2.
2/2, 3/3, 3/2. 3/3 has a life link.
Okay.
I can't speak.
I'm gonna dinosaur at you. Let's get rid of that Slash of Talons card.
Okay.
So I have a 4/3 dinosaur.
Beautiful. You're probably gonna give it first strike. I would like to throw all of my creatures in front of it.
Okay. I'm gonna give it first strike.
Yeah.
So I have 7 power.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that does it.
Like it's all of them?
Yeah.
Sick.
I was like in the odds if the odds are that you don't have if you don't have it or if you have something else that's just a flat buff. We're okay. But if you give it first strike, I'm kind of bummed. And yeah, I was kind of bummed.
Dinosaur.
That was a high risk, no reward. I'm just super dead to your board, I think, at this point. But we'll see if I draw the Wrath to Exile.
Pass to you.
Draw. Okay. Skyblade of the Legion. We like having a flyer. And a 2/2. Pass the turn.
All right. Cards in hand.
You're the same way, despite being Prismari identified. You have 1 Spellslinger deck, and that's enough for you. Yeah. I enjoy Spellslinger. So in Commander, I try to be an equal opportunity archetype enjoyer, right? I think it makes me we play a lot with like people at conventions and stuff, like people that we don't necessarily know from home, or we play a lot of what they call untrusted games, and we love them. We think it's so much fun to play games with strangers. It's probably not a super common opinion, but we do. We really love it, and we think we're kind of good at it. So we try to have decks that do a lot of different things so that whenever we sit down at those tables, we can bring the right tools with us so that we have the best chance of having a good game with whoever we're sitting down with. So, and I also think it makes me like being able to play those different archetypes and enjoy those different archetypes and being less of a one-trick pony kind of makes me a better opponent to the people that play those kinds of strategies and maybe would otherwise irk somebody at the table, or like, oh, I hate when people play Spellslingers, or I hate when people play hard control decks. Like if I have a deck that does that and I understand what's fun about it, I think I'm a better opponent to the people that are playing that across the table from me. So anyway, yeah, that's what I think. Anyway, sorry, you can do your thing.
How many cards you got?
0.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna dinosaur at you.
Yeah.
You got another non-creature card in your graveyard over there?
I do. You want to get the Dark Nourishment?
Sure, get it out of here.
I think that's the only other one I have in my graveyard. All right.
So I got 3/4, 7/6, 4/3. The 7/6 has trample.
4/3, you said?
Yep.
Okay, I would like to block the 4/3 with my 2 creatures here. I have a 1/3 and a 2/2.
Okay.
And I will take the rest.
All right, so it's 10 to you, and let's kill the 2/2.
Okay.
And then another dinosaur. Pass to you.
Untap. Draw. Pass. You play Esper and CEDH because it fits your play style, but I think you had to go off of color identity alone. You're more Jess guy. Okay. All right. If you had to reduce that to 2 colors, where are we looking? Really, I just want to see if you're more like me or Brad. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I kind of figured based on you saying you like Hullbreaker horror and playing Tivit and all of those things. Yeah, yeah, okay.
All right, Steph.
Mm-hmm.
3-4.
I'll take 3. Are you
I
going to combat trick at me?
I will combat trick at you.
Yeah, I'm so dead. I kept drawing
Okay.
lands. I drew so many lands. All right. So, and look, my top card was Settle the Wreckage.
We got there. Snuck right in.
One more card, and I could have
pacifism
wrathed your
thing.
exile. Beautiful. Okay. Well, you did get some pride points back.
I was full on at the point where if you had any cards in your hand, I was like going to be attacking with one creature until you either played Settle the Wreckage or were dead. I was like, I'm not about to send my Carnage Tyrant right into a Settle the Wreckage.
That's so funny. That's why you kept asking me. Oh, that's so funny. I love that. Okay, friends, that was really fun. I had a great time tonight. You want to tell people why your deck was, why, or what? I don't know. Give them feedback about what you did with your deck and maybe why you made some of the decisions that you made.
Yeah, so I was doing dinosaur stuff. I think the biggest challenge that I had to overcome with this was just a volume of creatures, like having my 2 largest stacks of cards be in an archetype that wasn't supported really was kind of a bummer. Perhaps I probably could have investigated that a little more closely and maybe just tried to play Golgari good stuff. Bleh. Perhaps it was wrong of me to just write it off. But I think I had individually I had some good cards. And I had 3 of this instant speed creature gets +3/+0 and first strike. So it was the kind of thing where if I could stick a couple creatures, I could probably push through the end of the game. Especially if one of those creatures was the Carnage Tyrant or the Dreadmaw that already has trample. I think unfortunately how it shook out was I drew a lot of I didn't find as many of my dinosaurs as I would have liked.
Yeah.
I think if I had maybe more card advantage, it would have worked a little bit better rather than more combat tricks. But that's okay. I still got to play Carnage Tyrant.
Yeah.
And
That's
that was
fair.
fun.
I didn't really have the power of the rares. I just had the powers of the little guys, and I feel like that just kind of did it. Call to the Feast felt really good when I had it, and the Sanctum Seeker was really nice. The turn that I got to swing with all of the vampires, I felt unstoppable. And also just untap all your creatures and give them +1/+1, whatever that was that I had. Rallying Roar. What a card. Yeah, I'd play that today. Good. That's a today good Magic card, right? Y'all, really quickly, I'm going to give a shout out to Bear Claymore, who is going to be who we are going to raid. So if you aren't already following him, please do so. He is one of my very favorite Magic streamers. I think his EDH stream setup is super clean. He is also just an absolutely lovely human. And if any of y'all in chat are Spanish speakers, he also does some Spanish speaking streams as well. He is from South America. I won't disclose exactly where because I don't know how comfortable he is with that. But yeah, he's a native Spanish speaker. He also speaks perfect English. So, but yeah, he does streams in both languages, and I think that's really neat. So give him a follow if you haven't already. We'll send you over there in just a minute. But before we go, I want to definitely shout out Garuda one more time. We talked a lot about the other sponsors. It's easier to do that because they have the products that we're physically playing with here, right? But Garuda, we are playing on their platform tonight. So if you like the way this looks, the way that the camera isn't degraded like it is on other webcam gameplay interfaces, I think this is fairly clean, and I also really love the community aspects that Garudo has on their website. They've got some forums, they've got really great user profiles, some access to some fun content made by content creators like us, and yeah, so definitely encourage you to check out Garudo if you have not already made a free account there already. But y'all, it has been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you tonight. We're going to send you over to Bear Claymore here in just a second. But y'all, we are going to see you on Sunday night where we will be playing Duskmorn. We will be back here at 10 p.m. Eastern. We would love to see you back here. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate your time tonight. And yeah, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.